Hello? Hello.
Hi, Miss Clark. I'm not sure what happened, but our call got disconnected.
It's weird because it registered. Okay, nonetheless, so you're the DA
I am a DA, yes.
and you're with what?
I'm with the Target Crimes Division.
You just said you were with stalking and harassment,
Yeah, so we oversee the stalking and harassment team.
but you just changed it to targeted.
No, what I had said was you left a message for the stalking, threat, and assessment team, but the name of our division is called Target Crimes, and stalking is a component of that.
Okay, well you're giving two different names of where you work. I wouldn't know because you gave me two different places. Okay, so what do you do there?
I'm a supervisor.
How do you help people? And what was your name again?
My name is Jeff.
Okay, your name is Jeff. And where are you located?
I'm located in downtown Los Angeles, the Hall of Justice.
Okay, what's your address so I can come see you in person?
We don't take in-person appointments.
That's how if most of the people that I'm calling, how are you going to help advocate for someone if you don't want to see them? Most of the
Well,
people that I'm calling is saying that.
okay.
Most organizations don't want to see me. They just want to play games on the phone. That's peculiar.
Well, I don't intend on playing any games. Have you reported whatever is going
I'm
on
asking
tomorrow?
you what you do. What do you do with your division?
We prosecute stalking, animal cruelty, child abduction, and arson cases here in the county.
So you don't help people to build a case?
No, that would be the responsibility of a law enforcement agency such as LAPD, Sheriff's
So
Department.
where's the victims advocates with the protection orders? Because they all disappeared since I've been in my crisis, and everywhere I've been going is lying and saying passing the buck for all these years. Pathologically lying. I've never seen a DA, a district attorney, you do a restraining order and they don't give you any victims advocate or anything. That's the strangest thing that I've ever seen.
Okay, do you have a case number?
I only have one case number because they've been denying it.
Okay, can you
It's
share that case number with me?
26079384.
Okay, let's see if I can look that up.
But I don't know what to do because, people are pathologically lying at most places I go to keep me from services, including law enforcement. And the FBI has yet to intercept it because I'm still going through it.
Okay, so that the number you gave me doesn't relate to a DA case. Was that something that was presented here in Los Angeles?
All I know is that you were playing on my phone, and then you switched up, and I get these spoof calls pretending to be other people, and I tried to report it to law enforcement. They call, and they know when the
I'm
perfect
sorry,
opportunity.
you said I was
I'm
playing on
speaking
your
right
phone.
now. Yeah, well, you didn't speak. You were speaking before, and it happens all the time. And I get spoof calls, and I tried to report it to the police. And these spoofers pathologically lie and pretend they're other people. And what they're really doing is trying to railroad and keep me from fleeing abuse. And they lie pathologically about services they offer and lie and say I can't see them in person because they're con artists. And they don't want me fleeing. The whole point of a district attorney is to help a woman flee abuse and do restraining orders and protection orders, and then to leave you in it and force you to do it alone. I've never seen a district attorney do that. And not give you a victim's advocate. I mean, that's the whole point. Place you in shelters. That is really bizarre. So California is so crooked. They pay even the government's pathologically lying. I mean, at least other places, true enough they denied it, but you guys are lying about what you do as a DA. And the other locations, I got pushed and shoved for trying to get assistance.
What are you trying to get assistance with?
That's what a lot of people do as a strategy to violate my rights and to keep me from it. They don't want me knowing the services they offer. So for all these years, locations are asking me what I want instead of giving me resources and advocacy and telling me what they offer as a strategy to deny it. Because they know I have no clue of what they offer, and they know I'm never going to get it until the feds interrupt. So I asked you what you do, and I can tell you what I'd like for you to help with. I have no clue what you do
Okay.
there.
What 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 would you like us to do?
So you're
How can I
unwilling
help?
to, you're just playing on my phone and you're unwilling to tell me what you do? You just want to play on
I'm
the
not
phone
playing.
like you did earlier, like all the other spoofers have done?
I'm not playing on your phone. I
Okay,
can
well, if
put
you're
you
not playing on my phone, what do you do there?
We prosecute the offenses that I mentioned that occur here in Los Angeles County.
So all you do is prosecute stalking, and it's and I was given this number for victims advocacy or something. So all you do is prosecute stalking. You don't help victims of stalking prosecute the stalkers. You don't help them build up a case and protect women. You don't do help them with protection orders and all that. You all you do is just prosecute, and that's it.
Well, part of prosecution often is obtaining criminal protective orders in criminal cases when criminal cases have been filed.
So you have her do it on her own? Do you give her rights, advocacy, because nobody else has done it in corruption? Do you give her that, or you have her do it by herself, like everybody else has done?
Well, in when we file a criminal case, we very
I'm asking
often.
if how do you help the woman?
I'm sorry, I couldn't understand you.
How do you help the woman? I heard you say that when you file criminal cases all the time. How are you going to get to that point if a woman can't get help?
Okay, so that's what I'm trying to get you directed to the right resources. So, what has occurred, and what do you need assistance with?
People play on my phone, sir, and waste my time.
So you're being harassed on the phone? Is that
Yes,
fair to
I
say?
have spoofers call me, and they know when to interrupt, and they waste my time. And then they play on my phone like you just did. You claim that you weren't. They'll call, don't say anything, interrupt
I
things all
never
the
said
time.
don't call or don't
No,
say
you just
anything.
called and didn't say anything. This is your second call. And then you were talking and then
Right.
stopped talking and
The
then just
phone,
sat on the phone.
the call somehow disconnected, and I called
It
you right
wasn't
back.
disconnected. It was still there. And
It was disconnected on
I don't know how to
my
report
end,
to
and
you
I
that people
called you
play
right
on my
back.
phone like it appeared that you just did, but you claim you didn't. They call with these businesses claiming they're people who they aren't,
I would
claiming that
suggest
they're people who
contacting
they.
law enforcement and contacting your local law enforcement and making a report of it.
You asked me what's going on, and I'm telling you the whole story, and you interrupted and told me to call local law enforcement. Law enforcement is aiding and abetting it, and I'm trying to get them criminal charges.
Okay. Then I can report
They're
you.
they're the stalkers. They're being used as stalkers. And
Law
what
enforcement.
are you going to give me any information on my rights and that sure you prosecuted? And you claim you're not playing on my phone? Because I've had
I
people
have,
claim that they were
ma'am,
CPS claiming
I
on
have
my
no
phone, the
idea what
news.
you're talking about.
That's what I'm
Honestly.
reporting it to you, what my stalker's doing. How am I going to report it
Okay.
if you won't take it?
You
You
haven't given
call
me.
me,
What is the name of your stalker?
Jason Gardner, and he's using law enforcement. He's very powerful, hacks my phone and has people spoof it and waste my time and then start
Can you
arguments.
spell the last name of that person?
Gardner. So it's like I'm being watched at this shelter because people do weird things here, like I'm being watched. So I was doing something, and these spoofers call and interrupt, like the police kept calling. And not only are people calling and interrupt playing on my phone, these people around here is like they're watching me. Because when I get up, they're immediately in the way. So it's like this little area that I'm in, there's cameras. Because I'm not sure how people know how to win the inopportune time to play on the phone. I was doing something different. I was writing down. I actually had a whole bunch of things that I got from the police department, and then I get these spoofers calling me when I'm at the police department. They've called me when I was at domestic violence organizations, and they call as businesses, and they claim to be people that are not CPS, and they're really trying to distract. But we still, if you have, you sounds like if you're stalking, then you should be someone educated, and you haven't really given me a lot of feedback, like most people haven't. So what do I do when the police are aiding and abetting
I
stalking
would
and
encourage you
accomplices to it?
to contact your local law enforcement for whatever threats you're experiencing
Oh
there.
no, I'm asking you if you prosecute. I need to be prosecute police.
We do prosecute police. We
Right.
understand.
So I'm asking you details, give me feedback. Local law enforcement isn't going to help. They're aiding and abetting it.
Okay, What
They
law
are the
enforcement
stalkers.
agency is that?
So if police are stalkers, how do you prosecute them if police are stalkers?
What law enforcement agency are you referring to?
For right now, it's Central Patrol. Well, Central in Los Angeles, but we still are deflecting. I have these. You claim that you're not a scammer. How do you prosecute police for their part of stalking?
We have a unit called the Justice System Integrity Division that prosecutes all cases involving police officers.
And what is it called?
The Justice System Integrity Division.
But I can't report it to you, and you're with stalking the DA.
No, not if it's involving police officers. You would contact the Justice System Integrity Division.
Okay, well, it's my abuser. My abuser stalking. He's not a police.
Okay, then you need to report that to law enforcement.
I did. I have a report number.
Okay, and who did you report it to?
I reported to numerous police. They were tampering with evidence and covering for it. But this time, I don't know who actually took the report. But how's that really relevant if I have the report? A lot of people spin my wheels, like I said, and waste my time.
Okay.
It happens. Someone gets a kick. I get emails saying that someone likes to do that, and they like the suffering and people jerking around corners and trying to scare me. That turns them on sexually.
You're not able to tell me what agency you reported it to?
I already told you. But we're really not getting a lot of feedback to get them accountability. You're not really giving me a lot of your knowledge like a lot of places don't. And like I said, I get spoof calls, so I'm on guard. Especially since what happened at first, you were silent. And it was like you were playing on my phone. And numerous parties have done it.
Well, I would assume that by you leaving a message on our voicemail and me calling you back with the...
That's what they're doing, sir. They're illegally monitoring me, and counterfeits are calling me, and I'm not really talking to the real people. That's what I reported to the police, but they keep covering for it. The emails say that they're actors, and that's why they're not giving me information, because they don't have it, because they're con artists.
Unfortunately, I don't think there's anything that I can say that's going to satisfy you.
That's what the email says, that they start arguments, and this is if police are involved in my stalking, why would you condone that? And those are federal charges to hack someone's phone. I've been defrauded out of funds. That's Fed time. And to have spoofers in your pockets for police to cover for con artists is serious offenses, especially all my experiences. So if you're hacking my phone and spoofing and playing on my phone, those are serious consequences. And that's probably why you don't have the knowledge in most of the other people, because you're not who you claim you are. Okay. That's why no one can help.
I'm sorry that I couldn't satisfy you in that regard, and I wish you all the best. And
so this is a stalking division, and you don't want to give me any feedback, period, you claim? Stalking for victims? And police are stalking?
Give you feedback on, and you're refusing to share information with me, so...
I'm refusing?
Local law enforcement.
So I'm being gaslit? You called me, and I did initiate a call, and like I said, I get my calls are spoofed. And when my abuser's mad, he has his con artist lash out, waste my time, and play mind games, knowing that I'm never going to get help because he's behind the calls that I get and hacking my phone.
And I would contact law enforcement and report that.
But those are the criminals, though. They're being bought off and paid like the email said.
I'm not familiar with any email that you're referring to.
Well, I have it. But you're denying your assistance too. You claim you're the DA, and no one wants me to go in person. They just want me to talk continually on the phone to con artists.
We do not take in person. Just drop in.
Yeah, that's what a lot of businesses are saying now. It's weird, and I don't think they're telling the truth. I think that they're con artists and don't want me to go in person so they don't get caught. Okay, when I went to the Crooked FBI location in Dallas, I was there, and they said call on your phone. I said, why in the world would I call on my phone? I was getting defrauded out of funds with Attorney General, CPS.